welcome to the Webcast for Monday, October 6th. I'm South Ops meteorologist Jonathan O'Brien. Visible satellite this morning shows the marine layer rebuilding over Southern California, though it becomes shallower as you head north. We have sunny skies across the interior and should see steady clearing of the marine clouds this morning, so most areas will be seeing plenty of sunshine today. Despite a little better organized marine layer today, we actually have a little bit of weak offshore flow working its way into the region. Some localized north to east winds with gusts of 15 to 25 miles per hour will be likely in a lot of the mountain areas through the midday hours today, and we'll likely see another round of them tomorrow morning. The weak offshore flow should help with those marine clouds clearing out steadily today, but otherwise wind should remain light over the next few days. We remain in a really pleasant air mass as a weak, dry trough continues to sit overhead. As the trough weakens a little more, temperatures will stay steady or rise slightly over the next couple of days, with mostly 80s showing up in the valleys and even some mid to upper 80s in the southern San Joaquin Valley and the warmer valleys of Southern California. Minimum humidity will be mainly between 20 and 40% the next couple of days, with some teens in the deserts and mostly fair to good recoveries overnight. We're watching some big changes for late this week, however, as we continue to track what is now Hurricane Priscilla over the East Pacific. Priscilla is forecast to parallel the Baja coast over the next several days, and while the center of the storm looks to remain well to our south, we're still going to be dealing with some impacts later this week. That is because despite the center of the storm staying south, much of its moisture is going to be drawn far north of the center by a very deep trough digging into the Pacific Northwest. You can see on the atmospheric moisture map here that we have far above normal moisture over Southern California by late this week. So get ready for another bout of Southern California feeling more like Florida as that tropical humidity starts to increase. In terms of rainfall, no precipitation is expected at least through Wednesday. Current projections indicate that scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms will begin to move over much of Southern California as early as late Thursday and continuing through Saturday due to the moisture from Priscilla. Right now, Friday into early Saturday looks like the wettest period overall. In addition, as that occurs over Southern California, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms from a separate weather system that trough over the northwest may also affect much of Central California from Friday into the weekend, though that looks like it would be pretty light activity and mostly favoring the mountain areas. With it being a complicated forecast, there's still a lot of uncertainty in the rainfall amounts later this week, and while this is going to be yet another beneficial moisture event in a season that has already seen several of them, early indications are that the rain totals won't be that impressive overall. Currently, light totals of half an inch or less are favored in most areas. There may be a strip of higher totals over far Southern California, and especially into the lower and eastern deserts where tropical moisture looks stronger. But it's still several days away, and we could definitely see shifts either up or down in these numbers in the days ahead. We should start to dry out by later in the upcoming weekend, but it will likely come with a strong cooling trend, and the latest Climate Prediction Center outlooks favor below normal temperatures continuing well into the middle of October as Pacific troughing remains relentless over the west coast. We do still have another couple days of fuel drying trends ahead of us, gradually trending us back closer to normal after our prolonged moist conditions in September. This drying trend should contribute to some favorable burning conditions over the next few days, but you can see by the end of the forecast trace that we start to go back in the other direction, with renewed moistening trends expected by the end of this week. Even with the modest drying trend, large fire potential will remain very low given the lack of any significant fire weather, though at least some light initial attack activity is likely over the next few days. But moisture later this week is likely to further reduce fire potential. That's it for today's webcast. Thanks for joining us. The next one will be on Tuesday, October 7th.